Imagine a relationship that has stood the test of time, yet faced incredible obstacles from the closest people. This is the story of a couple journeying from high school days to engagement, where their fight for happiness encountered interference from a mother. Can they overcome these challenges and preserve their love despite all the schemes? Discover their trials, compromises, and efforts to find harmony in this family drama. This is Real Talk Tales, the channel where I share real people's stories. I'm 27 years old, and my boyfriend is 28. We've been together for quite a long time. We started dating back in high school, but his mother didn't like me immediately. She thought we were too young for a serious relationship, which led to a breakup. When we were in our second year of college, we started talking again. He wrote to me, apologizing for listening to his mom and breaking up, admitting that he missed me. We got back together, and oh, did things escalate when his mother found out. She literally burst into tears, saying I must have bewitched her son. She didn't stop there and decided to take matters into her own hands. To find her son a suitable girl, she tried to introduce him to some of her colleagues. My boyfriend, of course, refused everyone and asked her to stop, but she wouldn't listen. Despite all these difficulties, 3 months ago, my beloved proposed to me, and his mother didn't even come to the engagement. We organized a family dinner so that parents from both sides could properly meet and communicate. She just didn't show up. Even my boyfriend's father came to apologize for her behavior, even though they've been divorced for a long time. My fiancé asked his mom why she treated me and our engagement so badly, that she even cried and looked for a new girl for him. And how could we make sure she would come to the wedding? The mother-in-law demanded that she, not I, wear the white dress. She said I could choose something pink or lavender. Also, she wants to walk me down the aisle, not my father. My fiancé suggested this so she would feel comfortable and have her moment of glory in a white dress at the wedding. He didn't see anything special about this and didn't even discuss it with me. All these demands were because his parents didn't have a normal ceremony at the time, just signed the papers because his mom was already pregnant and they were in a hurry. My beloved came back to me after talking with his mother, satisfied, and said a compromise had been found. We just need to meet her conditions. When I heard this nonsense, I was furious. A white dress is only for the bride, it's our wedding. What moment of glory does the mother-in-law need in a white dress? My fiancé's only response to all my objections was that he wants peace in the family, and I don't get it. We had a terrible fight, and to avoid saying anything unnecessary, we decided to cool off and come back to this topic later. The next day, when we started discussing it again, he was calmer, and it turned out that he had talked to a colleague who explained the situation a bit. The colleague also said that the dress demands were nonsense, but even after this, my fiancé didn't understand the scale of the problem. For him, the color of the dress was such a small thing, and he was worried that without this, his mother simply wouldn't come to the wedding. The epiphany happened only when I explained by example, a white dress on the groom's mother is like if the bride's father removed her garter. My fiancé used to talk to his mother, but always went alone and each time returned with new arguments from his mom. This time we decided that I would also be present during the conversation. We invited our parents as a support group, but asked them to wait and intervene only in case of a conflict. So, we came to talk to her. And right from the start, my fiancé asked his mom what issues she had with me. She began to deny it, claiming she loved me like a daughter, but her son immediately cut her off and gave specific examples when she offended me directly or behind my back. That's where her act ended. She got angry, couldn't believe he revealed all her secrets. Getting more heated, she started screaming that I was breaking up the family, turning him against her, making him not respect his mother. At some point we called our parents. She again started playing nice, saying that she treated me well, But this didn't last long. She was cornered and asked why exactly she didn't like me. And she replied that his grades in school got worse. He stopped going to her birthday parties, didn't devote enough time to her, and I was to blame for all this. But that's not true. He still visits her 3 times a week. My future father-in-law mentioned her dress conditions and asked directly why she wanted to wear a white dress at her son's wedding, and forbade me, the bride. She said she never had a proper wedding. She was offered a grand ceremony she really wanted, but turned it down because she was pregnant. Her mother said a ceremony with a pregnant bride was indecent. Our conversation didn't go too well. My fiancé's mother started crying again, blaming everything on me. We had to leave. So, what are we doing now? I love my fiancé very much and want everything to work out for us, but I have decided to postpone the wedding for a year. We agreed with my boyfriend that his mother will not make any decisions about our wedding, and I will be his priority. He will reduce visits to her from 3 times a week to once every 2 weeks, and that's where the story stands for now. We'll see what happens next. Comments. I got married at 22. My mother-in-law organized the wedding, and she was always my husband's priority. Having a child didn't change things. We ended up divorcing. My mother-in-law still treats my child terribly, and once even said to their face, "You need to smile, or no man will ever like you." Meanwhile, their father, my ex, just stood there and said nothing. I always thought, we'll get married, become a family, have a child, and then surely become a happy family. But it didn't work out. So I'm telling you, run away. He will never be on your side. If she wants to be the most important person at your wedding, let her. You can choose a dress in a different color that will actually look stunning on you. Honestly, white doesn't suit many people. Let her wear white and ask all the other guests to wear white too. She'll think she won, but will cry when she sees what a farce it's become. Refusing to attend your own son's engagement is completely beyond the bounds of basic respect. I believe this kind of behavior is unacceptable for a mother, and no past grievances justify turning them into manipulation and hostility toward your future daughter-in-law. The guy's mother is clearly too caught up in her own traumas and egocentrism, and by acting this way, she is destroying her own son's happiness. Update. The following year had a profound impact on our lives. At first, it was rather difficult to comply with the new conditions. My fiancé's mother acted hurt, called frequently, and attempted to manipulate the situation. But my boyfriend kept his word and remained determined. Gradually, he set clear priorities, realizing how important it was for us to begin our married life built upon trust and mutual respect. We started visiting a family therapist together, and that turned out to be one of the best decisions we ever made. The therapist helped us understand how to set and maintain healthy boundaries with our parents, particularly with my future mother-in-law. This story highlights the importance of communication and understanding in relationships. Sometimes, we may find ourselves influenced by external parties, even close relatives, which can create conflicts. It's crucial for partners to support each other and share common priorities. We also see the significance of finding compromises without losing oneself. Standing up for your feelings and plans is a step towards building a stronger, healthier union. Thank you for watching this incredible story with us. If it was interesting or valuable to you, like and subscribe to the channel so as not to miss the next stories.